Hi everyone, Laura Kalk here with In Bloom Yoga and Wellness. And today's video is on pranayama. Pranayama is the redirection of prana in the body through breath control. So often in almost every class of mine, I start with some kind of breath control or breathing exercise. So we live in a stressful world, and often our breathing gets shallow due to stress. We may not realize it. We may not even know that we're in the sympathetic or the stress, the fight and flight response system, nervous system. So we often, maybe we get cut off on the freeway, or we have a disagreement with someone at work or home, and we unfortunately start breathing more shallow. So shallow breathing creates stress in our body. The more we are in the fight and flight mode, we are more susceptible to disease. So diabetes, high blood pressure, at risk of a stroke. So the more that we can slow down our breathing with control, we are able to get back into the rest and digest or rest and repair mode, which is the parasympathetic nervous system. So one thing to consider is that we don't always breathe at 100% lung capacity. Okay, maybe we can't do that, right? But we're not even close. A lot of the times we breathe through like shoulder breathing, very shallow. So what shoulder breathing does is it allows us to get into or like unconsciously hyperventilate. So we're shoulder breathing, that's more of the sympathetic nervous system. So with that, considering that, let's go ahead and practice diaphragmatic breathing. So with diaphragmatic breathing, we breathe in through the lower abdomen and our belly expands, and then we exhale through the lower abdomen. So let's go ahead and place your hand, if you'd like to participate with me, place your hand on your abdomen and inhale through the abdomen. Belly expands, and exhale through the abdomen. Inhale through the lower abdomen. Exhale through the lower abdomen. So the more that we are able to control our breath, slow and steady breaths, we are able to get back into that relaxation stage or the mode, the parasympathetic nervous system. So one practice that I often teach my students or have us practice, it's a technique that the Navy SEALs actually use, and that is called samavriti. So with samavriti, it's called square breathing, box breathing, some people call it. So you inhale through your nose, hold for a count of 4. Okay, you inhale for a count of 4 through your nose, hold for a count of 4, exhale through your nose for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and we do that 4 times. So close your mouth if you want to practice with me, and I do encourage you to practice because this is very helpful to get into the relaxation mode. Like I said, the Navy SEALs do it before or when they have to ground themselves. And I always tell my students, hey, if it's good enough for the Navy SEALs, it's good enough for us, right? So let's inhale to a count of 4. So inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Whew. So that is one technique that I like to practice or teach my students. Another one that I like to practice is Nadi Shodhana. Nadi Shodhana. So with Nadi Shodhana, it is alternate nostril breathing. I'm going to have to put this, I'm going to have to clip this real quick. Okay, with alternate nostril breathing, you take your pinky finger or your peace fingers, put them on your forehead. With your pinky and index finger, you cover your left nostril. With your thumb, you cover your right nostril. So uncover your right nostril, breathe all the air out, cover the right, open the left, inhale, exhale, cover the left, open the right, inhale, exhale, cover the right, open the left, inhale, exhale, cover the left, open the right, inhale, exhale, cover the right, open the left, inhale, exhale, cover the left, open the right, inhale, exhale, cover the right, open the left, inhale, exhale, cover the left, open the right, inhale, exhale, cover the right, open the left, inhale, and exhale, cover the left, open the right, inhale, and exhale, and release. Now, one other thing that I like to do is a big inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth and sigh it out. So I like to do that because what the Nadi Shodhana does for us is it helps evenly, it helps the oxygen get to both sides of the brain equally. So a lot of times one nostril is a little more stopped up than the other. So there's a dominant, usually for at least an hour and a half, one nostril is dominant. So this way It balances because it makes us mentally alert, but at the same time it grounds us. So this is very balancing. So this is one that I really do love. The other thing to consider is that there is a way to control our breath to direct that energy flow to create either balance or calmness. Or other thing to consider is that we can create either focus or relaxation or like more calmness or balance through ratios of inhales to exhales. So if we want balance, we inhale at a ratio of 1:1. Now, if we want to calm ourselves, we create a ratio of 1:2. So maybe an inhale of 3 breaths or 3 counts to exhale of 6. So inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would bring calmness. Now, if we want to bring focus, that would be a 2:1 ratio. So we would inhale 6 and exhale 3. So it would be inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3. Exhale 2, 3. So now you have an idea of some things that you can do to create more of what you'd like. Super important to remember that our mind controls our breath. Our breath controls our body because our body is connected to our subconscious, unconscious through our nervous system. So if we are able to control our breath, we have more control over our body, our vagus nerve, our nervous system. And like I mentioned earlier, you guys, we live in a very stressful world. We can hear the cars. Sometimes we just have to let go of what is going on around us and just close our eyes and practice some of these breathing techniques. I really hope that this inspires you to learn a little bit more, to practice. My intent is for me to teach you something to be able to calm, to relax, to get out of the fight and flight or the sympathetic nervous system and into the parasympathetic, the rest, repair, rest, and digest mode. We can do it. We can help our body. We're not intended to live in the fight and flight mode all of the time. That is a response that produces cortisol, and with more of the cortisol in our body, it just makes us more susceptible to disease. And you guys, I want to live a long life and healthy life, and this is one thing that we can do. So I hope this was helpful to you. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, maybe share it, and save it so that you can come back and practice some more. and I will have more content for you in the future so that it can help you in your daily life and your journey to a better health. Thank you. Namaste.